and gentlemen, let's take a bird's eye view of Bill Gates' neighborhood. This is where he lives, his primary home. We're going to start at the bridge. Right below the bridge are some nice homes. We're going to go left to right. These homes all have a dock in the back, and this is in an area called Medina, Washington. You can see that there's homes above the lakeshore homes that are just as nice. Most of these homes have a lot of land, good acreage, and some trees for privacy. And you can go down to the dock by a funicular like this one. You can see the track for it. Obviously, these homes are quite expensive in the millions, most of them. There's a little lighthouse type thing, little building. Sometimes it's fun for the grandkids. Now these folks here have a large structure on the bottom, a boathouse. Most of these people do not have a boathouse like that. You can see a bit of a funicular hidden by the trees. Here's another home with a very large boathouse. That boathouse would cost more than most people's homes. And up at the top, look at the home. Nice swimming pool. And most of these people have other homes besides these. So they have a beach structure down below. You can see this. Fun place to have parties. Then you go up to the big house above. And many of the docks have room for more than one boat. This is Bill Gates' home. This home's worth around $131 million. It's more than doubled since he bought it, built it. And you can see he has a beach structure down here next to his dock. There's lots of trees around here. If you want to see more of this place, just go on YouTube. There's several YouTube videos detail this house inside and out. It's almost like a office campus. You can see some umbrellas out there. The garages are on the right. I've actually been in this area. There's a long road that goes back to the house. Lots of privacy and security. But you can clearly see it if you go on a boat ride. You can see all these homes pretty well. They do have boat rides on Lake Washington. This is Lake Washington here. So Bill Gates has neighbors, surprisingly, with modest homes. And I'm even suspecting that maybe some of these people might work for him. That's just a guess. But as we move along, these are the neighbors of Bill Gates. Very close neighbors of Bill Gates. You can see their homes. More modest compared to some of the other ones we looked at. These folks, this is their actual home. This is not the beach house home. These are just some homes. There'll be bigger homes as we go along. But right now, here's some other homes that aren't quite as big. They all have generous room for their boats. And here's another big house, tucked away right above the hill. It's a huge backyard. This guy has a beach structure, a funicular, and another big white mansion up there. Lots of cars. These homes are right next to each other. Lots of acreage. Look at this nice one. I really like it. It's curved around, and it has its own little cove right there. It's kind of a one of a kind in this area. You can pull into that little cove, park your boat. You have privacy and shade. There's another house next door, and now right over here we have a home with a big lawn and a little gazebo. And look at this mansion tucked up here. It reminds me of some you might see in Connecticut. It's very large. Here's a little bird's eye view, and then look at this amazing big structure here. I'm going to go around to the front. like an English-styled house, very steep roof. There's a little beach structure in the back, a beach house. And then more homes. They're just all grand homes with lots of room inside and large yards. There's no two that are quite alike. Now this one here on the corner is massive. Look at all the cars. Oh, that's Medina City Hall. Excuse me. The massive structure was Medina City Hall. Now look at all these other big homes with big lawns. How'd you like to mow that lawn? This one's under construction, tucked away in here. Right next to it is another large home with a big swimming pool. Not many of the homes have swimming pools because it rains a lot here. This house has a tennis court and it's set back a lot more than most of the other homes. Most people want to be right near the harbor on this side. But you do face the weather here. This house has a big front yard and tennis courts. There's the elementary school. This one looks quite modern. And then here's another classic Tudor style home with a big pool. This house has lots of room and lots of size. Look at that. The one next to it does too here, with the bluish roof. That one's enormous. Set of homes that are adjacent to a construction site, probably another house. And we move along to even more large homes. So they kind of hopscotch. Sometimes you have the large ones, sometimes you have smaller ones. This corner lot again is just grand. It looks like something you might see in Lake Tahoe. It's probably one of the more expensive houses in the area since it encompasses the entire corner there with a big swimming area. And there's some more houses with docks. It's hard to keep up with the Joneses in this area. And again, there's homes up above this facility and below. Here's a bird's eye view of the peninsula and Lake Washington over there, and Seattle's right across. The Washington Park Auditorium is over there, the Seattle Japanese Garden. This is actually Seattle and the golf course. So you can see it's not hard to get over there. You just take this highway right here, across the bridge. Here's a bird's eye view just to give you a higher perspective of the whole area, what you're looking at, where it's located. If you have a boat, or access to a boat, great place to just spend the whole day sightseeing, going down Lake Washington south, all around Seattle. Thanks for watching.